And where are you from?
I'm from London slash I was born in America, so.
When you've interacted with Americans, either in the US or overseas, what's struck you about them? What's been your biggest US culture shock?
Americans talk like they're on TV. Their voice is very loud.
Here's how I can tell you're an American tourist. Before I can even see you, I hear you. Can confirm after living abroad, we're pretty loud.
I watch so much TV. People say I start to sound like that. But yeah, their voice just cuts through the air a certain way and it's just like very apparent that they're American.
Do you have any other kind of impressions about the US and Americans, like how it is at the moment?
I really love the idea of America and what it tried to be, which is basically what I'm capitalizing off of now. But I think they failed to be that way because they're not as united.
Okay, so you like the idea of like the US. What in particular do you like about the idea of the US?
I think it's cool to have like built something that you could be proud of and that is very global, international, powerful. I think there's a lot of things to like about it. The romanticized aspect, it's not perfect at all. It's actually quite troublesome, but it's the romanticized idea, what it could have been is great.
Any final comments about the USA or Americans?
Howdy. How you doing?
Cool. Thank you. Where are you from?
Malaysia. Malaysia.
And what have you found surprising about Americans or shocking when you've met them?
I think they have a much liberal mindset compared because we grew up in a much conservative culture. I like how they are much open-minded in the things that how they see things and the perspective in life. It's not really shocking, but I think that's the beauty of our difference. Yeah.
So you think maybe Malaysia's a bit too conservative? You like the way...
Really, I mean, we are a multicultural country, but I think it really depends on the environment and culture that you are brought up with. So I mean, for example, in my family, my parents are much conservative. I mean, the way they think is not that modern. So yeah, I think that's the difference.
And was there something you saw about Americans that they did specifically that you thought, wow, that's interesting, that's more open-minded?
I kind of think of it.
Their love for burgers? No, I'm joking.
Yes, I think they really love the burgers, and because they eat burgers as their main. We only eat burgers as snack. I mean, for me at least. Yeah.
So you saw them eating burgers a lot in Malaysia?
No, but I mean, no, not really.
Okay.
But I mean, through TV shows.
You guys from?
From.
Say both.
I live in London. I'm Vietnamese. I live in London. I'm from the Philippines.
I'm from Sydney and I'm Chinese.
Have you guys ever been to the US or met any Americans?
I met some Americans, yeah. I met some Americans too.
I have been to the US. I've been to some different states.
What do you think of Americans? What surprised you the most about them?
I feel like the US right now, I'm just not interested. Like the way the US is, I feel like going to the US now is kind of embarrassing. Like if you're going to the US, it's like, bro, why? Why? I feel like before, like the US had like a lot of cultural power. It's like, oh, that's so cool, you're going to the US, I'm jealous. But now it's like the US, nah, like boycott the US, low key, high key.
Why did you go in the first place when you went?
I've been to different states. So I went to New York when I was younger, and then I went to Florida with my family because my mum had something there for work, and then I've been to Hawaii with some friends. So there were different reasons. I feel like the US was in a different state back then, but now you wouldn't catch me in the US until Trump is out, high key.
What shocks you about Americans or US?
They're very American. So I say, yeah, that's yeah.
That's very descriptive. What does that mean?
I feel like UK people banter and American people banter is very different. Like, Americans, well, I mean, maybe people disagree. I feel like Americans too PC, but UK people kind of take the piss a lot, and I think it's part of the culture, and the kind of, I think that's the better way to.
You think the UK is less PC than America?
100%. Okay, it depends on like where you look at like politics. 100%, yeah. But like I'm talking about, obviously it's a World Cup now. I'm thinking about like football culture, innit? So like this and that. So yeah. But I ain't been to America, so we're not too scared of guns.
Yeah,
For me, it is like the Trump thing. Like when my American colleagues came over, the sentiment towards him was shockingly positive. Like the amount of money they managed to make them bring into the country, which to me, I was just like, get Trump out,
Yeah.
But it was shocking to see that they were literally like, they love that guy.
Where are you from?
France.
Nice. So, have you ever been to the US, spent time there?
Yes, we used to live there.
You used to live there?
Yeah.
And what do you think of Americans? What was your biggest US culture shock when you spent your time in America and just in general?
Things are huge.
Yeah, boy.
Roads are huge.
The fact that they would elect a fascist as a president.
So a lot of people are saying this. What makes him a fascist to you?
The fact that he's against many rights for many people and actively fights against the existence of many minorities, gender, ethnic minorities.
Is there anything that you love about the US or you like about the US?
I do have a lot of childhood memories from there. So obviously, I still have like some very positive experiences. Of
What
course.
was your most positive experience that comes to mind?
The friends I made there.
American friends?
Yeah, friends that live in France now.
Are they French?
Yeah, some of them.
Any of them American?
I did make some good friends during my time there, but we didn't keep in touch. Well,
There's a
not
lot of
much.
great sights to see also.
Yeah, yeah.
What about
Grand
Americans in
Canyon.
general? How do you find Americans to be when you've interacted with them or seen them?
Positive
have nice experiences
Yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How do they treat you?
Good, actually. They're kind.
They were kind with us. Yeah.
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 Cool. Any final comments about the USA or America?
I hope they managed to.
We'll go back when Trump is gone.
Once Trump is gone, you're on that plane back to the
Yes.
US. All right, where are you from?
London?
Okay. And have you ever been to the US? Ever spent time with Americans? Ever met them?
No, I haven't been to the US. Have met a lot of them. Pretty nice people overall, I would say. I would say some of them are a bit dumb.
Damn. I'm sorry.
You know, not most of them. Most of them are really nice people. I've met a lot of people and they're really good. Yeah, yeah. Because of my job, because I work with tourists, amazing people. But some of them, like their president, a bit dumb. So yeah.
What surprised you most about the US or the Americans?
Wow, there's so many. I would say the ignorance. Yeah. Do you want me to elaborate on that? Sometimes it's just they're in their own world. They don't consider anything outside external things that impact other people's life as well. They just like all care about themselves and that's it.
So you said you've seen them here on, like, they come to your stand on your stall.
Yeah.
What are they like then? What's the interactions been like? Any interesting?
Overall, it's very positive, very nice. You know, very energetic. It takes it takes a bit of skill to befriend them and make them feel comfortable because it's understandable when you go to a new place, new people, you're unaware of what's gonna happen, what's gonna go down. So they're a bit skeptical of everything. But yeah, overall, it's nice. It's positive.
Any final comments about Americans or the USA?
Lovely people, government, terrible president.
Where are you from?
I'm from India.
Have you ever met any Americans?
I have on hikes only. Yeah.
Okay. What shocked you about Americans when you met them? What surprised you about them?
Yeah, they're really into fitness. A lot of them are like they hike. So yeah, I really appreciate that because I come from India. I guess in India it's still people don't appreciate traveling that much that they used to in the ancient times. Yeah. So Americans, I see that they expose themselves to different cultures.
Really?
That's really cool about them.
So you say they're really into fitness. Where have you seen them hiking? Where have you seen?
I was in Nepal. So there was a Australian base camp. So there I met a few Americans.
Okay.
There were ladies and gentlemen both. So both of them were like good in hiking and like ownership and that.
Okay.
So
it's interesting you say that because obviously America is known to have one of the highest obesity rates in the world.
More than 75% of adults in the U.S. may meet criteria that's new for obesity. That's according to new estimates of obesity based on a definition recently proposed by the Lancet Global Commission.
And yet you're saying like they're really into their fitness.
that's more of like today's generation problem. Maybe the people, and it's also the first thing that I said, alcohol. I guess beer consumption is like really common in America these days. I'm not really sure, but I've heard that if you donate blood there, then you get beer in return. Is that a thing there?
I don't know, but that's a great answer to end on. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Korede and I'm embarking on an exciting challenge going from 100 subscribers to 10,000 subscribers in 1 month. I need your help to achieve this. I am a YouTuber, I make great exciting videos, traveling, asking people about hot topics. You can check out my videos, subscribe, follow, share and like. Let's hit this target of 10,000 subscribers in 1 month. Together we can do this. Let the internet unite and let's make this happen.